So let's just, before we preview the actual simulation, we'll just do a couple of things to clean this up. So I'm just going to turn off this pyro a minute. I'm going to set this to manual and turn that off, just to make sure we're not simulating, because we've got kind of a lot of heavy stuff going on, right? So I'm just going to jump in here and make sure the color is the same over everything, so the buildings are the same color as the ground, basically. Drop this in here, make this 0.5, I think worked. About there. Okay, and then if I set that to auto, we should see the results. If I jump back out, there we go, they're about the same. Okay, and then yeah, I'm going to jump into the pyro here. Let me put it to simple lighting for a moment and set this, just turn that off. There we go. Turn this ground off as well, the grid. Okay, and then I'm just going to drop in here a volume visualization, right? So I press tab, volume visualization, there we go. Okay, and this will, as it sounds, it's just for visualization, so it won't actually affect the render or, you know, the data. So it's just for, you know, viewport stuff. So here we need a density field. Just drop in the density there. There we go. So we're seeing something, and then I'm just going to push up the density to 50. There we go. So that's much you know, heavier now. I'm going to jump back out here, right? I'm going to drop a skylight, which will just give us a environment light and a directional light, so the sun and just a kind of sphere around. Okay, set this to the high quality mode. Let's get rid of these. I don't want to see that, and just get rid of this gizmo thing. And then turn on the pyro so we can see it. There we go. And then obviously let's get rid of that. Go into full screen and then run a flipbook with this. Okay, make sure you're not selecting anything, otherwise you get that horrible yellow glow. So flipbook new settings, start to end, and start on that. There we go. So there's a flipbook done. So yeah, just to check out this pyro, we can see it's working. It's kind of, I really like this kind of spreading out at the beginning. This kind of, you know, it's kind of shooting along, following the direction of the fracture. And then it's kind of, you know, some turbulence up here once it's reaching up there and becoming a bit more sparse, and then you know, they're kind of getting sucked down. I like as well, you can see it kind of being pulled into the ground, which is really a cool effect. You can see here, I really like that, kind of getting sucked in. But yeah, overall it's working nice.